First, you want to open Canva and go to whichever design you are wanting to create a template link for. In this case, I have a business credit ebook that I want to sell on Etsy. So you want to click the upload arrow and click more, and then click template link up in the top left. Now I already created a template link, but it'll tell you to create template link, and then you want to copy the link. Now we have to create a landing page for your template link so that when people purchase your product on Etsy and click the link, they are directed to the template under their own Canva account. Start with a blank 8 or 8.5 by 11 page in Canva, and then you can upload an image, whatever design that you made. I am going to use my ebook cover. So you upload the file and then you resize it to fit the entire page. Now scroll over to elements down at the bottom and click the square. And what we're going to do is size it to make a text box. And you want to make sure that it is sized properly, however you like. Make sure that it is centered, and then click inside the box and you are able to put text inside of the box. From here, you can play around with the fonts. There are hundreds of different fonts for you to choose from. Pick one that speaks to you, that speaks to your brand, one that you like, one that is legible. It is easy for people to read. And then you want to play around with the font size. You don't want it to be too small, but if you want it, really big, covering the whole box or not, it's totally up to you. Get it to how you want it. Once you've got your text box the way that you want it, you want to click on the text box and then click link and insert that template link that we got from before. All right, click done, and that's it. You now have a link inside of the box so that when people click on the link, they're sent directly to your template. Now we can download our landing page to upload to Etsy. But first, double check that the link is working. And you can easily do this by clicking present and then clicking the download link and making sure that it's going where it's supposed to. It worked, so you are ready to download your landing page. Click the upload button at the top, then click download. You are going to download this as a PDF. So where it says PNG, change it to PDF standard. Click the page that you want. If you have multiple pages in there, I click the current page and then click download. That's it. That's simple. Once the landing page has downloaded, then we're going to work on our Etsy listing. All right, log into your Etsy seller account and then push the plus button up at the top. And you have the option to copy an existing listing to save time, or to start from scratch if this is your first time or is totally unrelated to any of your other products. I decided to copy an existing listing, and it's going to fill in everything for me. Here is where we upload that landing page that we created in Canva. Now, you get to learn from my mistakes right here. Make sure that your file name is between 30 and 70 characters and that it doesn't contain any spaces. You can only use like hyphens in between the words. Like you see here, I got this space in between download and link page. So I had to go in and change the file name for this in my files. I had to go in and rename the file and put hyphens in there, and then it was able to work. Next, we're going to work on our title and product description. So we're going to head on over to ChatGPT, who created us a whole Etsy listing with the title, product description, disclaimer, and any hashtags we may need. So all we're going to do is copy and paste this back into our Etsy listing. Now we can start editing our listing, checking for typos, seeing what information we want to take out, what information we want to put in, and making sure that the description is enticing and is giving enough information to your customer. Double check everything, make sure it looks good, it flows, is what you want, and then save it. Then you want to go to the price and inventory, set it to whatever price you want to sell your product for, and the quantity is just however many you want to say that you have. I don't know why I like putting 10, but I just put 10 to start off with, but you could put however many you want. And then scroll on down, pick your category, and then we're going to work on our tags. Tags tells the Etsy algorithm who your product is for and what your product is about. So a couple ways to get tags is you can use the tags that ChatGPT gives you, or you can go onto Etsy, the regular Etsy app, and type in the search bar whatever your product is about and see what comes up and use those keywords. Or you can go to other similar listings in Etsy and see what tags they are using and then use those, mix them around and everything like that. So you get up to 20 tags. Use all 20. All right, y'all, it's time for the most important part, your photos and your video. You only get one video to showcase your product, so you want to make it good. Now, all this old stuff, go ahead and delete those. And we're just going to start over from scratch. To create my video, I used a video template in Canva. And I screen recorded me flipping through my ebook to give people a preview of what to expect in the ebook. I copied my previous video and made some tweaks so that it matches this new listing. I put it together and then downloaded it as one whole video. There's one video in here that I don't want to download as a video. I want to download as a PNG. So I'm going to go in here and switch it to PNG and select the page that I want. And that is going to make it appear as a static page instead of a video, but still have that same look. Another thing about the video, on Etsy, you only get up to 15 seconds. So in your video, you can do any style that you want. You can have a screen record like I did. You can have pop-up bubble text. You can have a whole infomercial if you want to. Just make sure that it's under 15 seconds and that it's really showcasing your product, doing a preview of what the customer can expect to get and the benefit of them purchasing your product. I decided to go with the screen record just because it was easier and quicker for me to do it like that. And once you upload your video, you want to make sure that it looks right, it's fitting the screen, and that you can see everything, because that is what the customer is going to be seeing when they click on your listing. You can add way more photos if you want. I just stick to 3 just because it's just easier for me, but add as many as you want and then go back on your listing, go back through it, double check everything, double check that your title has the necessary keywords in it, your description is thorough, it has keywords in it. your tags, your price is correct, your quantity is correct. Make sure that your file, your digital file is uploaded. Just go back through everything and make sure it is correct. Now, I came up with an idea as I was filming this. I'm like, okay, I want to add one more photo. And I went through my Canva account and realized that I had these mockups that I had purchased probably years ago, but never really used. So I'm like, well, let me see what I can come up with. So I decided to use these mockups to create another image for my listing. And I'm going to show you the process that I went through creating this photo in case you want to do something similar. This was a template link file. So with template links, you have to make a copy in order to be able to edit. So I made a copy, opened it up in Canva. As you can see, you could tap on it and you can edit it now. And it was a whole bunch of them. So I just picked one that I felt was a little different, that I liked. And I just started coming up with photos based off of my digital products. So I decided to download the images from my digital products. So I went into my ebook and downloaded the pages that I wanted as a PNG instead of a PDF. And then I downloaded those PNG images and then I uploaded it here. So once I uploaded those images, I started dropping them into the mockup frames. And then I had to crop the images to make sure that it displayed the way that I wanted it to, because at the top the words were too high and you couldn't really see it. So you click on the entire frame and then you click crop, and then you can go ahead and adjust the view of the words to make sure that it's all fitting in there the way that you want it to. Okay, so you can play around with your image. Like, you can play around with the background, do different colors. You can add an image as your background. The floor is yours. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. So I was playing around with the different colors, and then I decided to do this money background, and I like that. I added some text at the bottom and downloaded that as a PNG, just that current page, that one page that we've been working on. Once it has downloaded, we're going to go back over to our Etsy seller page and insert that as an image. Once you insert that image, and again, it looks good, you know, go back through everything, check your title, your images, your video, make sure that your file is uploaded properly. Everything looks good. You're in the right category that you want to be in, your tags. If everything is looking right, click next. You ready. You ready to publish your Etsy listing. See, it wasn't that hard. You know, you might have just needed a little bit of help, but you got that. You in it. So once everything looks good and you're ready to publish, go ahead and click publish. Each listing is 20 cents every 4 months, I believe. So for every listing that you do this for, that you upload in Etsy, it'll be 20 cents per listing. Now, see how it looks on the main page. So if a customer was to come and see your listing, this is what it would look like. You click on the image and you can go through the images, go through your video, watch your video, see how it looks. See, that's what I like. I like the pop-up bubbles on the screen telling them what is included, the screen record of my ebook. Like, this is everything that you get. Everything to teach you how to fix your credit, how to build business credit, answering any like common questions you may get. You can do a Q&A. And we did our mock-up. Easy. Easy. So that's the end of this video, y'all. Thank you so much for staying, and I hope that you like this video. If so, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And if you run into any issues, drop a comment. If you like this video and found it helpful, let me know. If you would like another video, explaining something that you didn't understand, let me know in the comments below. I want to make sure that this was helpful. This was something that you wanted, because this takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. So I want to make sure that I am teaching something that you actually want to learn. All right, see you in the next video. Bye. These digital products are amazing and already generate income. Are you ready to start your digital empire without starting from scratch? Grab these templates from my Etsy shop to resell to your audience. Link is in the description and comments below.